I want to ask you a question.
What's up? Talk to me.
You get goodie?
You want to feel and see?
Y'all asked for it and y'all get it. This is part 2 to the blindfold challenge, but this time we're doing chicken sandwiches / burgers. But this time I ain't by myself. I got a special guest, somebody who is not a stranger to a lot of y'all out there. The one, the only, the #1 clown in Guyana.
I know you're the #1 clown, but
no, I'm not the #1 clown.
If you want to give me a title, I don't think there's a bigger clown than the big clown.
Alright, man, alright. But Seeon, it's a pleasure to have you, man, as always, and always a pleasure working with you, man.
Well, I'm glad to be here. You know, I always appreciate you guys. I think you do a lot of good work out there. And I was very interested when you hit me up to say, hey, let me do this here, you know, because
so you're really hungry?
I'm hungry bad.
Alright, good. So basically what we have is 6 different chicken burgers, chicken sandwiches from major fast food.
And I could rate it honestly, right?
You could I want you to rate it honestly, right?
Good.
This is going to be interesting because the last time it was just myself. So a lot of people are saying that how my opinions were a little biased or whatever. I know you can be biased when you're blindfold, right?
Really? You're going to get the honest from truth from me.
Exactly. So we blindfold. We know what we trying. We know what we putting in we mouth.
I know why I put it in my mouth. You know you put it in your mouth. I know why I put it in my mouth.
I know why I put it in my mouth, right?
That's not what I said just now, though.
We know what burger we put in my mouth, though. Getting these burgers was like a nightmare. When we did the fried chicken the first time, it was relatively easy because fried chicken is something that I always get. But burgers, even though we call ahead to a lot of these places, and they tell we they had it, they ain't had it. And then it was like, oh, we only got one, so some we only get one, so we got split it in half. So,
well, I mean, you know, we got a problem here that I think with Guyana when it comes to service. Yeah?
And that is why this challenge exists, so y'all could see and y'all could do better. So we gotta get blindfold. I put you in charge of bringing the blindfolds.
Yes, I got a blindfold.
Why is it in a box?
So this is my pouch. This is my pouch. I always got my pouch here. We got this. Okay, here we go. This is the blindfold. Nice. Nice.
Why you smell it? Where was the?
No, not direction.
Seeon.
Not direction. I want to get 2, so I decide to use a jersey for me.
No, we don't need none of those, Seeon. We don't need any of those. Don't worry, I'm not gonna do you nothing, man.
I don't trust you. I would say I trust normal.
Alright, good.
Hey, Shaheed, you make sure you tie this thing, no?
I can't see it. This is actually a better blindfold than the last time because the last time
this one
I couldn't see nor hear.
You say what?
I like when you touching me like that, dude. Alright, so once again, the rules of the competition are simple. Richlyn is here again. She's in charge of this entire shoot. She will place a burger or half a burger in front of us. We will taste it, bite it, and then we'll give our thoughts on it and give it a rating out of 5. Right,
Sia? The whole burger out?
You don't have to eat the entire burger out. We're just having a bite. We got some water in front of us, palate cleansers in between.
I don't mind eating it out, you know.
I know you hungry,
right.
But once you can pace yourself, we good. So
yeah. We got
1, 2, 3.
Hold on. Are you ready?
1, 2, 3.
All right. All right. So just chicken a little mushy. The bun, I didn't really taste too fresh. All in all, I give this a 3 out of 5.
All right, for me, I think the bun is a bit too salty for me. I mean, the sauce that's on it, or cheese, I think it's cheese I'm tasting there, kind of tries to cut it, but I feel the cheese itself also has some amount of salt as well. Not if it's lettuce or cabbage or whatever, it adds a bitterness to it that I kind of don't care for as much.
It tastes rather salty. All I'm tasting. A lot of salt.
Yeah, all I'm tasting is just way too much salt in this chicken.
I get a little aftertaste from it there. I ain't a big fan of this burger, to tell you the honest truth. I mean,
It's-
yeah, I trying to be nice, to tell you the honest truth, but
Well, as
give
you
it-
know, on Big Bites, I'm kind of harsh, so I give this a 2 out of 5.
well, I mean, I telling you straight. I mean, me saying 3, I just don't want to be too hard.
6 burgers we tried.
Well, if I for randomly sell to this 6, I just hope this is the bottom one, because
Yeah, I hope so as well.
if the rest tasting like this,
Yeah.
like Jesus,
Yeah.
I don't know what to tell you. Smell this one. Off the bat, I can tell you this burger here smell much better than the one just now.
Yeah, definitely.
I like this one. I like this
You
one.
like this one?
Yeah.
Just from the scent alone?
Yeah, yeah.
All right, you ready?
All right. All right. Chicken a little bit dry, but this chicken here was very much more thicker than the first one. So I taste like this one here actually tastes chicken. The bun, it's not like I'm not tasting the freshness. It's like I ain't tasting none of these chicken seasoning. It's like I taste like the flour season. So like the Oreo in this thing. I probably give this a 3.1 out of 5.
So for me, I enjoyed this way more than the first one. The first one was a bad start to this thing, right? But this one a little bit better. The bun that great, but it's not that bad either. It's a little dry. The chicken is a little bit dry, but not so. It's like borderline. It's like almost there. I like the outside texture of it. It's nice and crunchy. The overall flavor is enjoyable. There's a slight sweetness in there somewhere. I guess it's from the sauce, whatever sauce they're using. But overall, I'm not mad at this burger. If I got it, I would enjoy it. I would be satisfied with it. So like you gave it like a 3.1 rating. I would give it like a solid 3.
You know, for me, it's like if I taste a burger, I want to taste a burger like I must feel I can
Yeah.
prepare it. You know,
Exactly.
something like this, I
Yeah.
feel like if I sit down in the kitchen,
Like you can make this,
I can
right?
make this.
You
Yes,
can make
that's
this.
what I want though. You know,
Yeah, no,
taste
you
a
want
burger.
something that a little exceptional, like that's
Definitely.
something like a different quality. That's what I'm saying. This is like a safe burger. This is a safe choice.
But just to let you know, I mean, I can still eat out these burgers when we done.
I know. You like burger? Burger. I gotta pronounce the R.
I don't know, like I know if I'm hearing right. Because I cast certain things, you know what I mean? It's only song bad, you know.
I don't know. Why are you touching me?
No, just blindfold. I'm checking the CD chair, you know.
On to the next burger. I feel it. It feels a little thicker than the previous ones. Yeah. Are you already eating it? We're supposed. You know what? Never mind. Let me take this bite.
This one got little flavors inside. I like them. This one with these little spices inside. I'm tasting some nice flavors inside.
This one is very confusing to me.
I like this one. I'm tasting like a cheese mixed with like some kind of jalapeno. I can taste the pickles.
In terms of flavor, so far, it's the best tasting burger already I've had here, right? For me. The flavors are there. It's punchy, it's impactful. I like the little spice. I think I'm tasting some like, it's either pickles or jalapenos like you said. What brings this chicken sandwich down for me? The chicken itself is a bit too dry. It's a bit too chewy. Otherwise, if it was like tender meat, this would have probably been
I think
a 4.5 for me. A 4.5.
All the
burger.
chickens them so far,
Yeah.
you know, it's like you're getting the same
Yeah.
texture.
Yeah.
It's not like like a fresh, rich, juicy chicken where you see on TV, you bite into it, you could just flavor it and your mouth watering. Nah, I ain't getting the vibes at all, you know. Overall, I give this one maybe a 3.3. 3.3 is just me being nice.
Low-key though, I actually give this a 4. I would have gotten a 4.5 for me. I actually legitimately enjoyed this. The chicken was not as tender as it could be. I figure if you get it a little fresh, it would taste 10 times better. So I give it a
Did you chicken, the whole thing?
kinda, yeah.
I hear you chewing all the time and I sit down here wondering when you stop chewing.
It has a good flavor. This is a 4. Wait, you eat that, you want?
Nope.
Sandwich number 4. See, I don't ask you a question.
What's up? Talk to me.
You get goodie?
You want to feel and see? Put your hand there.
Hey, don't play with me, don't.
You can put your hand in
Don't touch, no, hey. Alright, let me go.
Hey, by the way, I'm feeling a nice carb load with all these things there, man.
So everything going to your muscles now?
Yeah.
She's flexing, isn't it?
Are you ready? Ready?
Smell test first?
Smell test.
This
I smell the
got,
butter.
This one got no scent. I literally just smell in the bun.
I smell here butter. Let's go.
You like pickles?
Not really. It's alright, but you know.
I love pickles. I think I know which one is this.
Alright, so I know maybe some people might be thinking, okay, why not get more variations in numbers? But like all these burgers have just taste around the same texture for me. It's like not really like, I'm getting the big wow factor, I say, okay, this burger tastes much better, or this burger here should get like a, let me say a 4.5 or so, you know, all tasting just around the same average burger what you would get. For this one here, the chicken for me was really small. Like I could have barely tasted any chicken much. It was a little bit dry, not so much on the flavorful. The only flavor in the whole burger was the pickle, to be honest with you, like just the pickle alone. I'm not getting a wow factor, so I give this here, you know, I gave me around the same thing like the rest, almost a 3.1. Like if I try to give it a different ratings, I'll probably give the Force burger, like on honesty, I'd say 2.8, and because of the salt, I think it had way too much of salt. This one here, I'll give this one a 2.9. So I'll say the Force burger was the least favorable of all. And this is the second least favorite.
Well, for me, this entire sandwich was like very subtle. It didn't have any kind of scent. All you were smelling was like that bun, like just the, like you said, butter. The flavor, however, when you bite into it, there is flavor there. It's mostly just like salt, like a salt flavor. Yeah, the sauce adds a little something to it to kind of cut that salt. I didn't get much of that pickle flavor either, so it's just like a sandwich. The chicken itself, it was a little dry for me. Parts of it were kind of thick, and other parts were just kind of thin, so it wasn't like consistent throughout. In terms of rating, I give this one, so I give it like a 3.1. It doesn't taste bad, but it's just not anything amazing.
I get a smell from this one.
Yeah, this one actually smells slightly fresher than the rest.
I feel this one here. This one might get a better rating. You see, but this for sure, right? When you eat it, immediately you could don't know which one tastes better, you know, from your very first bite. You're not question it, you're not think about it. As soon as you get a bite, you don't know.
Yo, this one is probably the most balanced sandwich we had so far for me. Immediately, you bite into this, the meat is tender. It got a nice moistness in it. Like in the previous ones, like some were a bit too salty, some had a bit much salt, but this one is like, it's balanced. You're tasting the flavors of it, not just salt. And whatever they use, if it's like mayonnaise, like a mayonnaise-based sauce, it's nice and creamy, and it adds some richness to the sandwich itself. And the bun seems a bit fresher than most. Overall, this one might be my favorite of the batch so far. I would probably give this one a 4.1.
Well, for me, I love the texture of the chicken. It doesn't have that high flour like the rest. Like for me, the rest you could taste, you know, a lot of flour in it, a lot of butter and stuff. This one here, I can actually taste the chicken. I love the texture of the bat. I took a few bites, you know, throughout the whole chicken. It was very consistent all the way through. The bun, yes, I can definitely tell you the bun was fresh. I loved that. I would give this one here, I think this might be the Force 4, so I'll give this one a fair 4.
This is a good chicken sandwich. I got a nice hint of spice there as well. That's good. I like this. I actually don't know who this one is. I don't know.
I got a good feeling.
I got a good feeling? I don't know his one. Alright. Yeah.
Champion brand canned foods by Edward B. Beharry, whether it's chana, beans, or peas, is the perfect ingredient to complement any cooking. Pick yours up today from any leading supermarket. Support local, support Guyanese. Arnie Fresh Purified Water. Drink water and stay healthy. Drink Arnie Fresh Purified Water from Guybisco, and your body will thank you. BM Soat, life too short for driving Brocodong rides, so check out BM Soat Auto Sales and Car Rentals for the top ride that won't make your wallet cry. Links to all of our sponsors are in the description down below, so check them out and tell them Big Bites sent you. Let's get back to the show.
This one feel thick, though. This one feel heavy.
You no smell.
No scent off of this one.
What?
Getting a faint something.
Real loaf, get a faint.
Yeah, getting a faint scent off of the chicken, I think.
This was pretty dry for me, guys. I think this was the driest sandwich of all.
First of all, I didn't taste much of the flavor. All I get is spice. So as soon as I put it in my mouth, my whole tongue just stinging after the spice. I think there was a chicken that was drier than this, but this is still pretty dry.
I got a lot of meat, I could tell you though.
It got a lot of meat,
right? But it was
if you're looking
dry.
for get protein, it's like a good source of protein, right?
Now, like you said, this sandwich here just tastes like a bun with the chicken breast.
The outside of it as well, I could taste like the oil from it too, and it's not giving me that freshness, man. It tastes kind of like old oil they fried in. Again, I hope it's not the same person I said about it last time, but
this one here, they got the spices in the flour, I tell you though. Because this one here is the only one who had to put a little tingling in my tongue.
yeah, this one's spicy, no doubt about it. But that's all I'm tasting, just spice. I'm not tasting much of the flavor of it, you know?
It ain't got too much of flavor to it, yeah, sure. Oh boy, what can I tell you with this one here? I think this one here can give a tie with the 2.9. I give this one a 2.9.
Actually, this one probably tied for me with the first one we had at around a 2. Actually, you know what? It's actually slightly better than the first one, so I'll give it a 2.2. It doesn't taste bad, but it's just like bad, but it's just like, yeah, you know.
It had
Nothing to it, you know, nothing to it. This one's like a 2.2.
No, I put my hand on the left side thinking the chair was on the left and I didn't feel nothing. We supposed to give our ratings on which one we think is which.
Alright, just now we can end this out. Alright, time to de-blindfold.
What?
Oh shoot.
Hey, you actually tied the thing really tight,
bro.
I actually kind of over me, I guess.
Yeah, the lights. Oh shoot.
Alright,
so you guess what you think in order, right? The
We wanna get the fifth one out.
you start from 1 to
If I can get the
6.
fifth one out, it's gonna be easy for me. Alright, so for the fifth one, I can put it at KFC. First one, I can gotta put it at Burger Delight because the fact I've never eaten a burger before. I've eaten from the rest and I don't think I've ever tasted a salty burger. So I go Burger Delight for the first one.
Chicken and burger, delight. All right.
Yeah.
First one, I gave that to Burger King. From what I remember, it was kind of flat, which tells me it's a chicken burger and not a chicken sandwich, which means it's ground. As far as I know, Burger King is the only one that kind of does it. So I wouldn't be surprised if it was Burger King.
For the second one, I would go with Church's.
All right. So the second one, I got the feeling it's Church's.
Okay, so Popeyes. There we go.
Popeyes for the third one?
Yes, Popeyes.
I want to give it to Popeyes as well. Yeah, I'm gonna give that to Popeyes. This is the fourth one, right? If I remember correctly, the taste of it was very familiar. I'll guess KFC.
Okay, so it's Burger King because Royal Castle is the last. So I'll go with Burger King. Final answer, Burger King.
Okay, normally on your fifth one, you give it 4.1 out of 5.
I give it to Chicken and Burger Delight.
Definitely
Yeah,
KFC. That one is KFC.
that one's KFC.
I know the one because I eat KFC. So I'm going with KFC.
Alright.
If there's not KFC, we can go upstairs and discuss.
Okay, so if you give that to the Burger Delight, then your last one on the list would be for Royal Castle.
Yes, Royal Castle. Final answer.
And the last one for me, Royal Castle too. Oh gosh, that's what, the 2.2?
Alright.
Alright. Alright, tell me how much Seeon get right.
See, I got 1 right.
1? 1 right. Crazy. Which one? How much I get right?
1.
I get 1. What was this? No
I could
way.
swear I get 4
No way.
Okay, so for the first one, Norman, you said Burger King. Seeon, you said Chicken and Burger Delight. And that went to Norman. It was Burger King.
I get a Burger King one. Alright, good. That was the one.
Yeah.
Well, at least I see why I don't eat Burger King. I could tell you though.
Okay, for the second one, Norman, you said Church's. Well, you both said Church's. It was actually Royal Castle.
Royal Castle?
Yeah, I'll give 3
They
and
had
3.1 out of 5.
Okay.
Yeah, big up. Royal Castle did good today.
good today,
They did good today. Okay, for the third one, Norman, you gave it a 4 out of 5. Seeon, you gave it a 3.3 out of 5. You both said it was Popeyes. It was actually the Chicken and Burger Delight.
Well, I've never had a burger. So.
Alright.
Okay, for the fourth one, Norman, you gave it a 3.1 out of 5. Seeon, you gave it a 2.9 out of 5. Norman said it was KFC. Seeon said it was Burger King. And it was actually Popeyes.
And I gave it to 3.1?
Yeah.
Okay. Little disappointed with that. I was expecting a bit more from Popeyes, but it's not bad.
Okay, so for your fifth one, Norman, you gave it 4.1. You said it was Burger Delight. Seeon, you gave it 4 out of 5. You said it was KFC.
Yeah, I was right.
That's KFC.
So that's KFC.
Yeah.
I know KFC good. I can tell you though. I know KFC good because I buy KFC. But KFC, take the win.
KFC kind of takes the win with that one.
Although y'all drop Royal Castle at dead last, which was second, it's actually Church's that's dead last.
Church's is dead last?
With a 2.2 out of 5 from you, Norman, and a 2.9 out of 5 from Seeon.
And I actually think one time they had a really nice chicken sandwich.
I remember churches had a decent chicken sandwich.
Yeah, I remember when it first come out, I am so shocked for no, that was churches. I mean, standards drop, I think. I think, me, honestly speaking, the standards for a lot of these places has dropped a lot. And I hope everybody to watch this video because it can help them when you see, you know, they're really hungry, they want to buy a sandwich out there. You know, help them to pick something.
And also the reason why we're doing this video is that we want unbiased opinion. Because a lot of people just eat with the eyes, you know.
Correct.
So like,
Correct.
and branding is very powerful. So a lot of people would only go to a brand because they're familiar with it and think it's the best. Whereas it's not, sometimes it's
And
not
not just that, they
even the
might
best.
be afraid to speak the truth to
speak
the
the
camera.
truth. Exactly.
I mean,
So-
I find that because there's a lot of times sometimes you call certain company names and you ask people and they just don't want to say anything or be honest.
you have to maintain a standard, and a lot of these are international brands, right?
What they should do too, send a sandwich to me every day, you know, so we could do a constant taste test.
Just to make sure quality control
Yeah,
and quality
correct.
approval, right?
Correct.
Got you, Seeon. Anyway, Seeon, thanks a lot for coming on the show. This is your
Glad
first
to
time
be
on
here.
Big Bites, right?
Yes, correct.
Yes.
I'm
First time
glad
on
to
Big
be
Bite.
here. I've seen a lot of you guys' videos. I really love your content. I'm not gonna lie to you.
And thanks for inviting us into your lovely home to film it.
Correct. Well, maybe next time we can invite you up in the man cave and you can eat from
Well,
the
I'm
man cave.
waiting on the invite.
But we can ask your best friend.
Guys, this has been Big Bites. Remember, follow Seeon on all socials. He's got his TikTok, he's got his Instagram, he's got his Facebook, more
Correct.
importantly. He's also on the Man Cave podcast. Links will be in the description. So head over to all of his socials. Give him a like, give him a follow, show him some love. I mean, he's done getting enough of it already, but you know, a little more
There's
can't
never
hurt, right?
too much of love.
Never too much of
Never
love,
too
right?
much of love.
All right,
Always
guys.
remember.
And also, Big Bites available on most social media platforms. You're on our Facebook page, MTV Guyana. There's also our new Big Bites Facebook page that is slowly growing. Also, we're on TikTok, which this video will be there as well. So give us a like and follow on TikTok as well. Once again, this has been Big Bites. You know what's the matter, Big Bites? This has been Big Bites, and on the count of 3, Seeon,
What you gotta do?
say take big bites only.
Oh, okay.
1, 2, 3. Take big bites only. See ya. And you know, despite you being banned from recent shows, you know, not to call names or anything, you're always welcome here on Big Bites, Seeon.
Well, thank you.
Yes, I would never betray you, Seeon. You know that, right?
Maybe we could even do your own show there.
You know what?
Start up.
Let's start. Let's
We could do a new show, you know.
let's
you
head to
never
the
know.
drawing board and let me start making plans.
Right, because a lot of people been asking me, you know, Seeon, why you don't do a show, so why not?
You know, I think
give it a
a
shot?
show where the two of us would work out well. You know, I is the more level-headed one. I use the crazy, chaotic #1 Klong Guyana one. So you know, we can make it work. It's a nice dynamic, you know, because you can't get too mad, man, on the show. You know,
I mean, too mad, man.
I just said too mad, man. You can't get too mad, man, on the show. I don't know who I refer. If you think I represent to somebody in particular. I just said, you know, I's not mad man, so you can't get two. We use the mad man.
I ain't gonna tell you nothing.